when ISS, Institutional Shareholder Services, came out and basically issued a report to Five9 investors that the $14.7 billion deal that put about a 12% premium on the Five9 stock at the time of the deal should not be completed. So a lot of people, including us, Pat, operated under the expectation that regulatory was not going to stop this deal because there wasn't a good reason for that. Even, some of the investigations into China and the relationship were not thought to have stopped this deal. But what I didn't expect was that this deal would get stopped because of, an external advisor coming out and telling Five9 shareholders not to vote. And then the voters actually didn't vote for it. Now, the backdrop on this is, I think there was something like a 25% price drop in the Zoom stock. And this was an all stock deal that took place from the time the deal got announced to the time that the deal was supposed to be moving forward. This is on the back of the fact that Zoom's growth had fallen to a terrible 54% year over year on a pandemic over pandemic quarter. If you hear my sarcasm, that's because I'm laying it out pretty thick. The growth rate for Zoom is fine. Bottom line here, Patton, because we're a little bit at time and you and I both have to wrap this show up here pretty quick, and I think this is a topic that warrants a little more conversation than we're going to be able to give it right now, is that both of these companies will be fine by themselves. Five9 has a very successful product in a growing category. Zoom has a successful product and a platform in a category where they've been very successful. I do believe together they created a larger TAM, and it did make a compelling case for Zoom's platform and horizontal growth into new areas like the contact center. There's still a strategic partnership between the two companies. The market will still get a benefit from that partnership. But going forward, I think both companies are going to be okay. I think both companies are going to continue to grow. And I'm not 100% this is the end of this deal forever, but it does look like right now that there's not going to be another offer tabled in the immediate future.
Daniel, you said it best. I like the combination. It was strategically sound. Note, in none of the communications from Five9 did they dispel the strategy. We're talking about price right now. That's what this comes down to. I don't think this deal is dead, Daniel. I don't. Now, on one side, I know that Zoom is very build it yourself type of mentality, but I have to tell you, getting call center customers, I think they can build a decent technology, but Zoom hasn't proven to me that on the audio side, it has the machine learning chops and automation to be able, to build their own and just show up and be successful on day one. So, but I don't think this deal's dead because it's about price. I think we're looking at a very hard negotiation at this point.